Hello and welcome, my corrupted piles of tinfoil scraps. It's SJB here, and we are playing the new map. It's either Water Park or Water Slide or something like that. I don't remember the name of it, and I don't feel like I still have to figure it out. So, here we are. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. We're on the new map here, and one thing you gotta note is that the rounds are gonna swap off back and forth between coming out over here and coming out over here. We've got some really interesting... I really like this map. I think it's just like designed really, really well. It's got some really interesting sort of facts about it, I guess. For example, you can... I kind of want to see a sniper here, but if you build like something like a dart monkey here, it can see anywhere on the map, but this water slide is raised above the land. So you cannot just pop down a dart monkey over here and have it see up on top of the water slide over here. You're going to have some vision issues, including with water towers and all the other random towers that you might actually have to deal with over here. So it's a very interesting map. I really like the design of it, just overall. On top of the fact that you cannot put any water monkeys up here, so you have to use mostly all land monkeys to pop everything on this side, and then you can kind of combine things over on this side. Any which way, it's a pretty fun map. I like the design of it. I think we're going to have a good time today. I want to show off one specific tower, though, but it's sort of a mid-ish to late-ish game tower, and that means I'm just going to sacrifice a few Road Spikes lives here just to make sure I get a hero early so I can show off the coolness and the awesomeness of this epic-tastic strategy coming up in here. So at first glance, actually, believe it or not, I thought what was going to happen was that the MOABs were going to come out of the water slide area, and the Bloons were going to come out of this area, and then you kind of have two different areas that you have to deal with Bloons. Maybe they'll swap that up and change it up eventually, but for now, this is the way it is, and this is the way it's got to be. So let's start the party. If you haven't yet, you want to be a kind soul. One of the best ways to support me is by using my creator support code. It's simple little SJB. Thank you, guys. One thing I feel very strongly about is that this is a really epic grape shot boat strategy, and if you have monkey knowledge available, which... if you're playing it hard or impoppable, you probably want to put this guy on last instead of first. That'll give you an extra 10% bonus in speed for leaving him on last. Totally worth it, if you ask me. And then over here, I decided to go for a Taxure to start off. These guys are still pretty decent, specifically in this location, so let's ride that out. And then we're going to show off the power of a cannon very soon. Gotta admit, Heli Pellet has been pretty epic on this map so far. We're around 35. You can see he just kind of warps back from left to right. I've only got a 2-2, so he's also my camp detection for now. And he's working pretty amazingly. In fact, so amazingly that I've decided to go for one small banana farm play. I don't want to go crazy on you guys or anything like that, but I want to get at least one marketplace so I can make some extra cash long term and make some really cool cannon things happen. So I am relying on lead popping power from this guy right here as my kind of solo lead popping power right now, especially on the top side. I've got, of course, a base cannon down here, but he's not exactly great yet. But soon will be one of the most amazing towers you've ever seen, pretty much frickin' ever. I really want to show this guy off for you guys, because he's actually really, really cool and really fancy. Alright, we got the MOAB coming out here, but we do have a room for 2 cannons next to Striker Jones, which is pretty sweet. We're going to go for... oh, I can't afford it yet, but that's okay. We're going to go for a 2-2 cannon for now, and then we're going to try to stun just the ceramics out of this guy, I think. It's probably our best option. Just explode them all in one single... amazing explosion here. Kablamo! And there we go. We get those guys taken care of. Hopefully this guy's still enough camp protection for us for now. And then I really got to talk about these really big bombs, man. These things are absurd. So huge bombs deal great damage in a large area and allow frag bombs to pop more balloons. Okay, cool. But we don't care about frag bombs anymore. I think we don't care about frag bombs anymore because we've got this new addition to our team, which allows us to send ceramics and balloons backwards. Alright, now on top of popping a pretty decent amount of balloons, sending balloons backwards is pretty cool. It doesn't really help that much against regular balloons because, yeah, I'd rather just kind of pop those guys. But against ceramic class balloons, that's pretty important. We want to make sure we're stunning those guys and sending them backwards and just getting rid of them over the long case. And if we get extra attack speed on this guy on top of extra attack speed from our biker bones, then we get some pretty crazy combos here. Now, if we go even crazier than that and we're able to get a village to power these guys up even further, well, oh my goodness gracious, we're going to make some crazy plays here. Problem is I kind of put the heli pellet in the wrong spot, didn't I? All right, we might get rid of that guy eventually. Might. For now, he's good, but eventually I kind of want to, like, do something cooler or better. But for now, check this out. Bloon frickin' Impact. Woo! Alright, so the cluster cannon, already pretty good. He's kind of, like, overlooked as a main tower here. But now the frickin' Bloon Impact is good. He's delicious. He's explosive. He'll blow your mind, man. Seriously. Hard to really show it off right now. Oh, this is a perfect time. We got a bunch of reinforced ceramics, and you can see them just getting knocked back and stunned at the same time, allowing all my towers to get like grouped up and bundled together, allowing the other towers, like explosions and other random stuff that like need things to be grouped together, to be even more effective. This guy really is one of the best towers in the game right now. No joke. No joke. Balloon impact. Really good. But I definitely have a camo weakness right now, which we need to resolve. So I think I'm going to get rid of this this guy and just go for that village, get everybody cam detection all in one swooping motion. And, yeah, let's do that. Let's go boom. Let's go kablamo. Shazamo. I'm hoping we can get Striker Jones in the range here as well. And I don't. So we're going to do something even fancier. We're going to go for a double dose of village action here. And that gives him cam detection. Sweet. And we're going to go for a double dose of cannon action here. Now, of course, this means balloons will no longer be an issue for us pretty much at all. Seriously. 2 of these beefy cannons will basically make this easy. But MOABs are still a different situation. We have to figure out what are we going to do against the MOAB class balloons. And believe it or not, I kind of have an answer for you guys already. We can either try to save up for a balloon crush and have a MOABs get shot backwards, or maybe we should do something fancy with aircraft carrier, flagship carrier, and I positioned him in this weirdish spot here where you can't even really see under the underpass of this water slide all that well. Because maybe we'll get a flagship carrier, throw texture on top of the freaking map right here, and just blow everything up, even with the nerfages. All right, so you can definitely tell we do have one clear weakness here: the MOAB class balloons. Still not very poppable at all, but once you get rid of the MOAB layer, everything's easy. Like really easy. So one other tower that would work really well for us is probably a sniper. But I'm kind of hoping to get a carrier flagship, or aircraft carrier at the very least, and just let this guy kind of ride it out. Ooh, look at this camera detection too. Oh, I'm about to have an orgasm here. Not an orgasm, just an orgasm, okay? It's like, it's when everything is so great from real life that you're feeling high on life right now, all right? It's the way it is. And it can last forever, too. It's not just like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, even longer than that, maybe? I don't know. But with this orgasm, we can make it last minutes, maybe even hours, all right? And just chillax and feel the goodness in our souls, all right? So here we are. Now, I'm going to play this through around 100 here, just to kind of confirm that this is indeed a decent strategy long-term and not just a crap-tastically good strategy up until round 80 and then just start sucking, which is admittedly a possibility. All right, so let's go for this guy, primary training and primary mentoring. We want these cannons to be extra beeftastic. I could go for more cannons, like over here or something like that, but I want them to reach... I want them to kind of reach everything, too. So I'd rather go for the aircraft carrier, or excuse me, the carrier flagship first, and then kind of think about what I want to do after that. All right, round 63. Let's see if this guy is a good enough combo. Take down one of the toughest blue rounds in the game. Oh my goodness, this is 2 4th-tier cannons. Now, this is not a normal thing that you would build. It seems very odd, seems very weird, seems like I'm, like, wasting money. Why get 2 of them, Chris? Why not just chill with 1 of them? I think the evidence is right in front of our faces. Why would I build just 1 when they're so powerful, every single balloon automatically gets destroyed by these guys, besides MOAB-class balloons? Every single balloon gets destroyed by 2 4th-tier cannons, with a few buffs, but nothing crazy. I could go even crazier. I could alchemize these guys. I could get overclocks on these guys if I want to. I could go for attack speed bonuses with called arms and homeland defenses and things. Of course, you could do that with any tower, obviously. But this, to me, is just so dominant. It's almost ridiculous. I feel like Ninja Kiwi made a huge mistake here. And Ninja Kiwi has made some really weird changes to the game. Like, really weird changes to the game so far. Here we go. We're up to carrier flagship. Because I'm not in the range of the village right now, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go for the crow's nest, just so camo balloons are not an issue long-term. I probably will end up going for a village down here anyways, but it's not really worth the small bits of popping power I'm going to get out of this thing, so screw that. Now, here's a problem. Carrier flagship, normally... whoa, no. No, we've made a huge mistake. Normally carrier flagships platforms here are above whatever I'm trying to do here, but this is clearly underneath this water slide. This doesn't look that tall. Why is the carrier flagship so low? Now, Bloons is 3D, if you didn't know. I mean, of course. That's why we have things not able to see up walls and things like that. But it's not just two-tiered. There's actually many tiers. And you can kind of prove it or show it off by building things like pool stacking. You can kind of see how many pools does it take to get above this water slide, basically. And there might even be, I don't know, not going to say it for sure, there may even be some sort of lower tier thing where, like, this is lower than this. If Ninja Kiwi wanted to be extra beefy and extra crazy for us, they could make that happen. Now, unfortunately, this carrier flagship did not work the way that I anticipated, but that does not mean that we're dunzo or anything like that. I want to add one other tower here that I'm definitely going to make a cool strategy with later. But for right now, I just want to build one just to kind of see it in action. I'm going to go for one quick tornado druid. All right? I'm going to go for the extra attack speed, because I don't really care about the regens or anything like that. But check out this guy's tornadoes. Now, I've got tornadoes on top of this thing. I cannot see a single bloom sneaking through this at all. But on this side, that's a little bit of a different story. Right now, carrier flagship's kind of owning, but long term, that may actually not be the case. So we might want to get some more MOAB popping power over here. I just don't know how I want to make it happen. Like right now, only beating 3 rounds doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but if I have to beat through around 100, I might want to go a little bit beefier. So what do I want to build? Honestly, I think problem is no water on this side. I don't want to waste anything, but let's do this anyways. We're going to go for 1 Beast Handler, and I'm going to go for 1 Orca. That's it, just 1 Orca. I don't think he can jump up the walls. Pretty confident he can't jump up on top of things. That'd be freaking cool if he could, though. And I'm gonna beef him up just a little bit. I think like a 32 out of 64 or something like that. And we could throw him off in the corner here. Doesn't matter where we put him. Just throw him down and maybe like 2. And just beef him up just a little bit here. All right, we got Camo Bloons for round 78 coming out just a second here. Carrier flagship dominating anyways, but just in case, we've got the cannons back here. All right, this guy is also enraged that thing. I didn't even get to see him shoot yet. Did I? I didn't. Maybe you guys did. All right, 1 more of these puppies. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to merge. Let's merge with this puppy, and we're going to merge with this puppy. And there we go. We got a 32 out of 64 for now. We could go bigger, could go beefier. But this will definitely help us out against this, oh my god, and any other random MOABs coming out on this side. And ideally, all this guy does is pop the MOABs a little bit, and then the cannons just clean up the rest, right? That's kind of the plan here. Carrier flagship can sort of also clean up a little bit in addition. I also really have not been using my abilities all that well. Don't forget that Biker Bones or Striker Jones does have a couple of cool abilities here that'll actually help us out a lot. Stunning of MOABs, and resetting abilities, and helping us out. So we made a bunch of money here. Easy peasy. I kind of want to play this map on chimps, to be completely honest. It seems like a very difficult starting chimps. Probably going to be some sort of like sniper dart monkey combo or something like that to make this work. But once you get going, once you get to pass around like 20 or 25, it actually seems really easy. Specifically with a couple good towers located right here, most likely. All right, so let's see if we can beat another 18 rounds here without any issues. I assume yes. Guaranteed. Ooh, look at that. We can actually hit the MOABs. Barely. I was not expecting that. That's cool. Take that too. All right, I decided to go for Mega Orca, 64 to 64 Orca over here. I don't really know why. I'm also going to put the Orca a little bit closer to the front. Seems like it's close enough, and we're insta-killing Zoma Gods at this point, so that's just delicious. Now, don't forget that this is definitely something you can pay attention to. DDTs are going to come out for round 90 this way, but round 93, 95, and 99 are going to come out this way. So you don't need much DDT popping power over here, but you need a tiny, tiny bit. And then you do need a lot of DDT popping power on this side. Same thing over here. We need more balloon popping power because we got round 98 and 100 coming out this way. So something a little better against the bad balloon, for example, might be a good idea to kind of throw down over here. Tack zone. I don't know. What else we got that's really, really good against those? Maybe some sort of like medium level ninja. I mean, you got a lot of room here. I mean, this might be just enough for what we need. What path is it? Sticky bomb with strong action. And then just to help out both sides, we can do something like this weird ability here. We can just throw down a nice spike storm. I don't know. It feels weird, but it's kind of working. And I feel like I need to go for... I should go for like a mortar or something at this point, but I don't know. So we go DDTs. Oh, easy. Oh, easy. This guy's taking him down, no problem. Let's see if Orca can really handle all the rest of this crap for a little while. Is he on strong? He is not. He's on first. That's bad. Put him back on strong. Get rid of these BFBs, bro. And the cannon's just cleaning them up. Cleaning them up. All right, so this does not have cam detection, but let's go for another one. Another balloon impact, bro. And then I guess, should I save up for a balloon crush? I don't know. I guess we could probably save up for a balloon crush, but I'll probably have to sell my orca to make it happen. Which is kind of upsetting. Or sell all of these guys to make it happen. All right, let's spike storm that crap. And MOAB pop power definitely one of our weaknesses at this point. Balloon pop power is just covered by 3 cannons. That's all we need. Probably 2 cannons was enough. That's the ridiculous part about this. All right, DDTs! Getting a little bit farther. A little further than I would have liked, actually. Okay, round 94, another beefy level. This is a good way to test out how round 98 is going to go down. Of course, round 94 is not as beefy as round 98, but it's a good example of what you're going to expect out of yourself. If these things are already trying to sneak through, you know you're going to have a rough time on 98. All right, and especially because they are both even rounds, they're going to come down the same way over here. So, I don't know. There's like too many options for myself right now. I'm actually like a little lost on what I want to get. I could do a lot of support towers. DDT's coming down this way, man. This is actually looking kind of scary here. This is looking actually very scary here. No, we got this. I haven't used my Spike Storm yet. Orca's still cleaning them up, and he's jumping towards the front here, which is just dragging them all backwards, which is actually pretty much beautiful. All right, we go for this ability. We take down round 95, but a little scarier than I would have actually liked. Now, this is my first time trying this map, and I'm like kind of a little bit lost because I'm like, I want to save up for a Bloon Crush, but it's probably not possible unless I sell like, a lot of stuff. And I just don't know if I want to do that. Plus, my carrier flagship is like, it's doing things still because it's a carrier freaking flagship, but it's not exactly a well-placed or well-designed carrier flagship, to be completely honest, based on not seeing over this water slide. I actually do wonder if we move this guy just like a smidge lower or anywhere over here, if this would see over this thing, but just because it's directly underneath it, it's actually causing the problems. That's a possibility. All right, one quick stunnage. Got $24,000 at this point. I don't know, if I sell quite a few of these things, I think I could go for a Bloon Crush. Just to kind of like get it for around 98. All right, screw it. We're going to go for it. We're going to sell a bunch of crap. We're going to sell. We're going to sell. We're going to... You know what? Let's get rid of the carrier flagship. 9,000. Yes. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go boom, boom. I want to keep the carrier flagship. And let's go... Oh, we're so close. We're going to get rid of this guy. And that leaves us with Bloon Crush money. All right. This is where it gets funky. Now check this out. This is round 98. It's important to say that. Round 98. Ooh, can I move this guy? I know. It'd be cool if we could like make a carrier flagship have water on top. Or something like that. Check out this popping power, dude. They're literally, they do not get anywhere past this right here. This is the exact moment they have decided they must die. They must die. Frickin' Bloon Crush, baby. Now this leaves us with one big dilemma. How do we pop the frickin' bad, dude? With my current defense, I cannot pop the bad. I'm gonna have to sell stuff and get a MOAB limited or something like that. So definitely not a well-designed strategy, but it's still fun nonetheless, kind of getting some of the cool towers here and showing them off. And we get to test out if round 99 is gonna be easy for us. Oh yeah, Orca Bloon Crush combo. Frickin' delicious. All right, screw the Orca. He's donezo. He's done in my eyes. We don't want any of your garbage here. I'm gonna go for a quick MOAB limit. That's gonna be the easiest way to just win. So I don't want to. I don't feel like losing at this point. So let's do this, this, and this. It'll take down the bad real quick. We'll insta kill some crap, and then Bloon Crush is gonna clean up anything else on the inside here. So easy peasy. There it is. In fact, it pretty much dies at the front here. Woo! All right. So there it is. The new map. Nothing ridiculous. It's definitely doable. You know, obviously I did a couple things here and there that I could not do on Chimps mode, but I don't see it being a big dilemma for Chimps mode. I see it becoming a tough start, decent mid-game, and reasonably okay late game. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this weirdo cannon-tastic video, I mean, check out this strategy if you have not yet. This is actually ridiculous. I mean, look at this. And the only thing that's going to kill us now is a bad balloon. There's nothing that'll get through a Bloon Crush until around 120 plus. In fact, this is going to be a good boss Bloon Tower, which is kind of goofy, because it'll just stun all MOABs wherever you want them to be. Which is goofy. Look at this. I mean, we got full on... Oh, he's hitting his pop count a little bit. I also have him on first instead of last or strong, which I probably should just leave him on strong here. You see, look at this. Oh my god. He's just sending it backwards. Look at that. What is that? Oh my god, it's absurd! That's way too powerful. That it makes no sense how powerful it is, but then you got to deal with this ridiculousness if you don't have infinite range on a lot of things, where this is just going to stall the game for too long, actually. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, press that like button, subscribe, and have a super duper delicious day.